Hey everyone, with the high winds that we had over the weekend, we've had a number of phone calls of people asking whether or not they should file a claim on their homeowner's insurance. And as many of you know, I'm a big fan of saving your insurance policy for the major claims. A rule of thumb in our office is if the damage from the claim is not greater than 2 times your deductible, you probably don't want to put that claim in on your policy. So for example, if you have $1,000 deductible on your homeowner's policy, you wouldn't want to put that claim in unless the damage is greater than $2,000. So if you had some damage and ended up being $1,200, you had $1,000 deductible, we really don't want to see you put in that claim to get just $200 back on it. Now granted, everybody's financial circumstance is different, and at that point in time, that $200 you might really need it to help you repair the home. So we understand that as well. And now what I'm going to tell you here is, I know it's unpopular when we tell it to people, but you do not want to have multiple small claims on your homeowner's policy because that is going to affect you down the road. If you have 2 or more claims, really kind of regardless of the size in a 5-year period, the likelihood of the insurance company non-renewing you and you having to go to a non-standard market where the rates are higher is much greater. The insurance companies are in the business to make money. And so if they see that somebody has multiple small claims in a short period of time, they just assume that the big one's coming soon. They're going to want to get off that risk as soon as they can to avoid that. Now, granted, I've had clients who've had massive hundreds of thousands of dollar claims, and it did not affect them at all. The insurance company kept them. They kept their rates the same because that was the only claim on their policy. That is what the insurance was meant for. When you pay your premium to the insurance company, everybody else who pays their premium to that same company, we're all just pooling our money together to help pay for catastrophic claims that we can't afford to pay on our own. So that is the purpose for insurance. Now, if you're not sure whether or not you should put in a claim, we recommend getting an estimate first. So if you had some shingles blow off your roof during the windstorm, if it's 4 or 5, 6 shingles, call somebody. Most likely you're going to be under your deductible. If you had a whole section of your roof blow off, well, the likelihood that that's greater than your deductible is very good. So we say put that claim in right away to get the process started, to get a check in your hand as soon as possible. So it's those ones that are on the cusp that we kind of say get an estimate first, then you can decide whether or not you want to put in a claim or not for it. So I hope this helps, and as always, feel free to call, text, or email us with any questions. Thanks, everybody.